Speaking of getting crucified, did you ever get to the Vegeta part of Dragon Ball yet?
Well,
things got busy.
Things got busy. I'm never coming on this podcast again, you motherfuckers.
What the?
It's just been like Frieren's the greatest show ever made. It's perfect. And then also like Hail Hitler or whatever.
Hail Hitler.
Yeah.
Unrelated.
Those were the two sides of the Frieren discussion.
Listen, we were ahead of the curve on this. Our opinion on Frieren has always been, it's all right.
That's so...
Okay.
Man, I wish I could have talked to you guys sooner because I've been holding my tongue about Frieren because I don't want to ruffle any feathers. There comes a point where I just don't like getting... I don't like getting into shit on Twitter anymore. That's why I like your guys' account so much, because you just say all the stuff that I want to say, but I don't want to deal with the flack. I don't want to deal with the flack, so I just quietly like your tweet and then move on. But for the longest time,
I enjoy being hated by everyone.
the longest time, I've felt that Frieren has been so overrated in every aspect. And the fact that it's topped Mal for like over a year, and like it's like insane to me. I cannot believe that, because it's like good, it's like fine. It's like, yeah, I liked it, but it's
not like my favorite
not
show.
groundbreaking.
No, it wasn't even like remotely like one of my favorite shows of, when did it come out? 2023, I think.
Yeah,
2024,
2023,
somewhere around there.
Well, fall 2023.
Yeah. And like our opinion has always just been, this slice of life stuff's kind of nice, but it kind of loses the plot once it starts doing like the action shonen like exam arc stuff. And it's just kind of like I feel like it had like a really strong initial concept with those first at least 4 episodes.
Yeah,
the movie.
And then
I agree.
It keeps that relatively well after that, and then I mean, just knowing some stuff that happens later on in the manga that this new season is not going to get into, like the El Dorado arc or it's like the goddess statue arc or the current arc of the manga right now. It's just kind of like, I feel like it kind of just exhausted what it had to say, and now it's just kind of it's just become a very different kind of show with a very different kind of appeal. But then, of course, if you criticize Frieren in any capacity, people will be like, you just want more action.
Yeah.
Like, you just want every anime to be like JJK and stuff. I'm like, no, I want it to have less action.
Yeah, I will say,
have no action, goddamn.
I didn't watch Frieren I did watch Frieren when it was first coming out, but I didn't finish it. I dropped it, which says something. I dropped it, and then I picked it back up and finished it last year. And I finished like the last like 10 episodes while I was sick, in bed, and it was genuinely melatonin. People say Solo Leveling is melatonin, but and the thing is, it wasn't that the slice of life scenes were boring. It is the actions, like you said, the arc where they were catching the bird. I have never felt more bored in my entire life. I was turning to stone. It was so bad. And then, you know, the final arc with the epic hype war moments when they're defeating the clone Frieren.
The Frieren.
It just felt so tropey. It's like I've seen this a million times. And it was fine. But none of the only characters that are interesting are Frieren and Fern. The new ones they introduced for that arc were like completely one note. Like just,
Ubal's a character basically.
And Ubal was kind of interesting, but I was really underwhelmed by Ubal because when she was introduced, she's like, "Oh, I'm this ruthless, fucked up killer. Like, I'm gonna kill this group of travelers because I'm so fucked up and evil." And I'm like, "Oh, this is awesome! I can't wait to see what she does. She's so fucked up. Does nothing. Doesn't kill anyone. She does nothing. She's not fucked up at all." It was such like a.
You wouldn't last 5 seconds, my dark, twisted mind.
Yeah, exactly.
She's like Hisoka.
She's
she
a
reminds me a lot of
fraud.
Hisoka, but without the charm. Like, she even, like, in that exam arc, she even has, like, a similar kind of thing as Hisoka, where, they both killed someone in the prior exam, and then were basically they failed the exam as a result. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, what if she was a clown? I think that'd be a lot more fun. Clowns are fun. Clowns are funny.
She needed to be more extreme, but Frieren can't, like, the writing makes it impossible for any character to do anything that is, like, none of them can emote. It's like they're saying on Twitter, you know.
Yeah,
I agree.
And there's a weird thing that they set up too, where like Frieren and Fern, they kind of just use the basic attack spell as well, and it's like it would be more interesting to me because like Frieren is like a spell otaku basically. She likes collecting all these weird niche spells, and it would be interesting to me if she like could then just apply those weird spells in unexpected ways that, while they're not initially meant for combat, they could also work in a weird way. But it's just kind of like, oh, there's blasting lasers. Okay.
That would require some creativity.
It would require some creativity.
Because, like, I remember we talked about it where it's like, if she could compile these spells and then, like, because they're just doing the One Punch Man thing anyway, where it's like, Frieren's so cool, she could beat everybody or whatever. So, like, if you're going to go that route, just, like, make it interesting where it's like, I don't know, she uses, like, a flower spell to, like, subdue some dude and he's, like, embarrassed as she's, like,
grow flowers inside of his lungs or something and take him out
just,
like that. I don't know.
Go the pure pacifist route or like, something more interesting, but, like, I don't know, the problems with Frieren I have it's just not that clever as much as it tries to be. Where like you get moments where like the fucking demon characters that are introduced that are doing like the what do you call it, the diplomacy shit. They like, oh, my dad also died in the war, blah 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 blah, and then they like walk off, start talking to each other, and in like a scene that's like very clearly just not really having faith in the audience and being like, I need to like show how clever this is. They're like, oh, what's a dad? I don't know. And it's like, really? Like,
they're not.
That's not that clever.
There's another scene later on. I think it's when they're getting the priest guy, and like Frieren is having like these flashbacks and stuff. And I just remember we get like a flashback that very clearly relates to like what's going on with like the priest guy, and then Frieren just says, I need to help him because the hero Himmel helped me, and I'm like, I understood that already. You to just re-express that. There is like a weird problem the show has with just not like it, to a certain extent I can understand not being super subtle, but at the same time it's like, give me a little bit of something to read into. And just trust me to understand some things, please.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's again, it's not a horrible show. It's fine, and I did enjoy it for the most part. And it's beautiful. It's animated insanely well. The color design, all of that is like great. It's wonderful. But yeah, I just feel like it does not deserve to be in like even the top 50, even the top 100 amount, and the fact that it's at the top, I feel like it just makes me want to criticize it because I just can't. I don't like it. Like, why is it at the top? Like, come on, guys, what are we doing?
Significant gap between like how you feel. Like, if everyone hated the show, then I would be going to bat for it more.
Exactly.
Because I'm like, okay, well, these are things people are not talking about. But it's like that and Orb are like the two shows that have come out this decade where I feel like there's a very strong gap between what I think about the show and what everyone else thinks about the show.
Oh.
And or at least Orb is like less discoursey, or as Frieren is like, it feels like once a month it comes up and I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
Well, the Frieren thing's annoying because like everyone just talks past each other. Like the people that actually had like complaints that are just like quote unquote valid, that aren't just like, because the problems that people had, like, with, like,
almost certainly we are going to get a comment on this episode because we have criticized Frieren. Yeah. So I'm just going to leave a comment just going, chew.
Oh my God.
You guys are the demons that they're talking about in the show. You guys use words to deceive us.
The demons in Frieren are a metaphor for people who don't like the show that much.
Exactly.
It's like a two-sided, because like the people who kind of like heard the complaints and agreed with it, then kind of take it a little too extreme. Because like the complaint is like, oh, it has some like kind of bad implications. Like you take it to an extreme because I don't think that's what the story's doing. But like it is kind of weird. And then some people like then take that as like, oh yeah, that is what the story's doing. And then so the people that are defending it then just defend it against that claim and don't even acknowledge the middle ground where you're like, what? Why are we arguing? So like if you criticize Frieren, then it's like, oh, you just think it's racist or something. It's like, no.
If you think it's, or if you like it, you are racist. Or
you are racist.
If you don't like it, then you just want everything to be constant flashing lights and colors and stuff. And it's just like, yeah, the instant you criticize it, people basically just kind of then project onto you something. It's like, this is the problem with modern anime.
That's why I haven't touched it. I've been holding this opinion back. This is the first time I've mentioned like not really liking Frieren in any public capacity because I just don't want to deal with it. But
yeah, I mean, on one hand, I think it's fine that it's like the top show on my anime list, just because it's like, you know,
who cares about the top show?
It just upsets me because it's so much. It's not even close to as good as Brotherhood. I'm sorry, it's just not. It's just fucking not. I'm gonna say it. Brotherhood is so much better.
You were one of the ones that were bodying Brotherhood.
I don't think it would have overtaken Brotherhood had it come out before the pan. I think it's like indicative of like, this is like the show that has meant a lot to people.
I agree.
Like all the new people that have gotten into
Brotherhood
is
becoming Ungslop. It's becoming Ungslop. It's like I still think of it as a modern anime, but
no, it's like a 15-year-old show.
The new anime fans aren't watching it anymore. I don't understand why.
Yeah, it is no longer the one of the first shows people watch. It's like, I mean, it's kind of weird to think about because it's almost like Brotherhood is now in a position that 03 was in back when Brotherhood kind of
they need to remake it again.
I mean, we're getting a new Arakawa anime next season.
That's true. I am gonna watch that. I'm interested in that, but
yeah. What are like, Mumi? Has your brother seen Brotherhood?
Yeah, I think so.
Is his brother like a gauge to see like?
So my brother's 17.
No,
and he just got into anime like in June.
So the perfect test subject.
Perfect test against all of my trying to like keep them away from anime. They
keep them out of this life.
I didn't try that hard. I just like made anime seem really fucking lame. But I didn't dissuade them enough.
I'm just imagining like you come in and you see and you see them like with like a Qubit torrent up and they're downloading anime and you're just like, who taught you how to do this? And you're like, I learned it from you. I learned it by watching you.
They never would have learned Qubit torrent from me.
You don't use Qubit torrent?
No, I used to lose.
Oh, okay. I use Qubit torrent.
I think part of the annoying thing about Frieren is it's like all very surface level in the sense of like it puts all of its kind of theming and stuff on level 1, so it makes it very accessible for people.
Yeah,
because it's very obvious, like, oh, they're doing this thing, and then that feeds into the like affirmation economy on YouTube, where like now we just get dozens of Frieren slot videos where they're like, Frieren's good because this thing, and then they recap an episode.
The passage of time and the way that, kindness transcends all of whatever the fuck.
Frieren.
I mean, there are entire YouTubers now who have gotten like a ton of subs, basically made their career just glazing Frieren.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about. Anyone listening knows who. I don't even have to name them. You know who I'm talking about.
Who's they?
I'm not going to name names.
Who's them?
Who's they?
What are you trying to say?
One group of people.
That one, yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a fine show. I enjoy it all right, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite thing of all time. It's not. No. It's not remotely close to
I just find it. I don't know. it just makes me a little bit sad because although I will agree that Brotherhood is not the greatest anime ever made, it felt like such a good anime to be the face of Mal, I guess. I feel like Frieren's just not as good writing-wise, and so it just makes me a little bit sad. And I don't know. I'm losing touch. I'm only 23 and I'm already losing touch.
You got that you're getting that Norwood 7
yeah,
going.
I'm getting the Norwood scale on my head.
What was
right
it's
now.
gonna change. It'll happen to you.
Yeah. Times are moving too fucking fast. I can't keep up with it.
I think the main problem is not necessarily with Frieren. It's like the performativity of liking Frieren, where people have like tried to assign this thing where it's like, I'm a true anime fan because I like Frieren, and it's like
I understand the deep themes and the writings. It's so deep.
So deep, so complex.
Yeah.
I'm like, we've reached the point where like there are videos coming out now. They're doing the fucking Evangelion thing with Mecha, where it's like, unlike other fucking Frieren is.
Yeah.
Unlike other fantasy shows.
Unlike other. Like, there was a video I saw recently that was, like, shitting on isekai and calling Frieren, like, a modern meta-narrative or meta-modern or something like that.
Meta-modern narrative, yeah.
Meta-modern narrative, yeah. And I'm like, the fuck are we talking about? And
it's
like,
not an isekai, so why are you even... Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not even, like, a light novel.
They're saying it in, like, the sense of, like, I guess, anime as a whole, or media as a whole. But then, like, the only examples they were giving were, like, Western media. It's like, Western media is, like, irony poisoned and has to, like, wink at the camera or whatever. It's like, but anime doesn't do that. And then they're like, well, isekai does. But they don't give any examples. You're like, what isekai?
What isekai?
Both mediums do that, though. You just haven't watched enough shows, I guess. Like, when people point out, like, things that anime does or doesn't do, it just doesn't make any sense to me because... it's a medium of entertainment that is pumped out like thousands of shows each year. There's gonna be examples for any kind of writing choice, or like narrative choice. I think they're just talking about like the stuff on Netflix, maybe. I don't know.
Is Frieren on Netflix?
Yes, that's where I watched it.
Okay.
That explains it.
That's probably also why it's so... No, that probably is why it's so popular, because, like, Netflix will just make certain shows, like, very like, I remember, like, Maid Sama for a while was, like, a lot of normies had seen Maid Sama because it was, like, one of the few anime on Netflix, so if anyone wanted to get into anime and just had a Netflix account, just watch Maid Sama.
Netflix really does control... the popularity of shows a lot, because I remember back in like 2014 to 2016, like Hunter x Hunter, not even the entire show was on Netflix. Like they didn't even have the final arc or whatever. But H3 was talking about watching Hunter x Hunter and stuff. And every normie I saw on YouTube was like, oh, I don't really watch anime, but I saw Hunter x Hunter on Netflix and it's really good. And I was like, what is going on?
Oh, I saw.
Who's
that guy that like does the stupid video game skits? Who's like, we at so and such would like to announce blah blah blah. Like for every one of their skits, he's like a TikToker or whatever.
What you're talking
Someone
about.
posted
the fuck?
It's in your blog, Psy.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, they were posting him earlier. Like he did. Like he's literally just like some like norm. Like he just posts stuff that appeals to normies. Like it's like the one I saw was. Him being like, we at Shonen Jump would like to announce that Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, and Dragon Ball are all airing together. And he's like, wow, this is gonna be crazy. He like was talking about fucking Hunter x Hunter at one point. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What? I'm so confused right now. I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to fucking get this link.
Is Hunter x Hunter Unslop yet, or is it kind of still like...
That's a good question.
I think it's on the precipice. It's on the precipice, I think.
Yeah.
I would say it's pretty comfortably Unslop. I don't know if I hear any... Like, my brother hates fucking Hunter x Hunter.
Oh my god.
Oh my
god. I'm like, you like it if you'll finish it. And he's like, oh, this is fucking boring. Oh, I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh.
Then he went and watched like 100 episodes of Galaxy Express 39. So I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Tell him to watch Yu Hakusho instead.
Has he seen Yu Hakusho? I feel
he
like
didn't like Yu Hakusho.
He just doesn't. Does he like? What are some shonen that he does?
Okay, tell him to watch Yu Hakusho, but put Subway Surfers on screen as well, and that way.
You say that, but then he likes Legend of Galactic Heroes, and he watched like all of that, and like Monster and shit. So I'm like, I don't understand. I don't know. He likes that's the link of what I'm talking about, though.
Okay.
That's where he's talking about Hunter x
I'm scared
Hunter.
to click on this.
What the fuck?
Jacob Weeby.
Hey bro, you want to try an anime?
It's like the most normie shit.
I can't even
like,
adjust the volume. It's like full volume. No, I need to start making these. This is how
the TikTok skits or whatever. Yeah, that's how you make. That's how you blow up.
Do you want to check out a new anime?
I mean, his regular format is just like, we would like to announce, or here we're happy to announce, or whatever. They posted one of those earlier.
Hisoka really likes Gon.
I mean, making like anime TikToks is also literally just plot synopsis, except now you're like filming with your phone and screaming into like your AirPod like microphone.
Yeah.
Just like explaining the plot of something.
That's like his regular format.
Yeah, this guy's awesome. Wait, you guys should get him on the pod.
Get him on the pod.
Get him on the pod.
Literally, anytime like we talk about anybody at any point, like on an episode or like just in a voice call, or like if we're like out eating with our family or something, and they're like talk about someone specific, they're like, get him on the pod. Reach, get him on. It's like, okay, yeah.
Hey, it worked for Mimiori. It worked for Mimiori.
It worked for Mimiori.
These shorts have like insane views. I'm looking at this and I'm just like, it's all of them are over 1 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
What the fuck?
Just start doing that. Like, I don't know, appeal to the normies. Start making Frieren stuff.
I don't think I can after this. I think I've lost my... Yeah. This is going to get clipped and shipped.
Circle back around to Frieren. I do think... I am happy it's successful, though, because I do want to see what Keiichiro Saito does next as a director. I feel like between Bocchi and then Frieren, it's just like, well... Clearly you print money, so you can just do whatever you want now.
Yeah, there's no doubt that he's a good director.
Did he come back on Bocchi, or I thought I saw somewhere he wasn't.
No, so he's not. He's just kind of like, I think, providing like assistance for both directing Bocchi and Frieren, but he's
like
not
chief
like
director or something.
Not even chief director. I think he's just kind of like giving input, or as like a supervisory role or something like that. I don't know what he's doing apart from that. I think he's just been doing key animation work recently, which is like, okay,
all right, that's what everyone do.
Yeah. I guess, yeah. Maybe we'll get like
fill your free time somehow.
Original. Yeah. I mean, maybe we'll get like an original anime or something, which would be interesting to see.
Yeah.
He's like, well, you did these two things. You can do whatever you want now. Like, what was that? What was that show that we watched last season from the JoJo director? Dusk After the End of the World.
Oh yeah.
Where that was just like, how did that get greenlit? Just like,
I mean, PA always does original shit, so they do all kind of random shit. We didn't really do an intro or anything.
No, I really did do an intro. Hello and welcome to the Weeb Crew. I'm your host, Psyotic. I don't know why I paused there as if someone else is going to jump in. Yeah, as always, I'm joined by my co-host, Mumi. And our guest today is Mimiori.
Hi. I love Frieren. It's my favorite show.
And we're here to... And this episode is all about how much we love Frieren and Twitter discourse.
I love Twitter.
So I guess, Mimiori, for maybe anyone who's like unfamiliar with you or your stuff, how would you sell yourself? How would you sell your content? What do you make? What do you do?
On YouTube, I make videos about anime, like usually analyzing certain aspects of it. Sometimes I make stupid stuff like girl fail videos, or like this anime became a meme, but it's actually a good video. It's not cringe, trust me. I don't know. I kind of just try to take a closer look at shows that I really care about and talk about, maybe shows. Recently, I posted one about shows from my childhood that I really like and I think still hold up. I kind of just, I talk some cool shit about anime, so you should check me out. Mimiori on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm like moderately sold.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared to have like a speech about it.
Listen, you gotta always be prepared to sell yourself, all right? You gotta always,
Yeah.
you gotta have that on the back burner. I definitely don't.
You always gotta have your pitch ready, all right? Like you're working in LA.
I have to work
always
on
gotta,
that.
at a moment's notice, be ready to explain who you are and what you do.
Quick, sell me this pen.
I was like, what was like one of the first videos? Was it the
Oh God.
I think the first video that we saw from you was the
That's the Bochi video.
Jesus.
Oh,
No.
That was the first one?
It was the Bochi video.
Wasn't
was
the
the first
Bochi
one.
video? Okay.
Which Bochi
Yeah, 'cause
video?
it was-
The recent one I made about the discourse?
No, the first one.
The one
because
about going to the movies?
it came out. No, it was the one where you were cosplaying. The first one.
Okay, yeah, that's the one where I go to the movies. You watched that one first?
No, it was the one. It was like.
Oh,
you had,
that
like, your
one,
TV?
the first one. Oh, I don't
Yeah.
really like that video anymore. But thanks for watching it, though.
We liked that video.
I don't even
'cause
remember what I said in it.
You said Bochi was a piece of shit, loser,
Oh,
freak
yeah.
as away.
And people got mad at me in the comments about that one. Actually, she's not even like, what are you talking about? She's actually not even mean or weird or anything. And
She's a good person. What do you mean she's a bad person? No, I actually really liked that video. I remember I think we watched it with our friend Hayden, and like you had that bit where like,
Hayden.
yeah, you had that bit with like your CRT, and you had like all your figures and shit in the background. You did like a little stop motion with your clay Bochi guy or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this is the kind of shit that we need to start making.
I don't really use that CRT in videos as much anymore, but I still have it, even though I
don't.
moved. I should start using it again more.
You went more the PNG tuber route.
Yeah, I'm still kind of experimenting with what I want to do, but I do like having my little guy instead of my face. I feel like I can be a lot more expressive that way, like with my voice.
I mean, we don't want to show our faces just because we wouldn't get any clicks, but
Oh,
We get our channel reported.
Our channel would be reported for sexual harassment.
Jesus Christ.
No one wants to see that.
It's the HR meme. Any tuber face reveal, just hello police.
No, but that's cool that you guys watch that. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of it anymore, but I'm glad you guys
we liked that,
it.
and then we did watch the Deku one, I think second, and we were like, damn, this
that
channel.
one's a classic. That one still holds up. That was
the sub. We were like, all right, we gotta subscribe to this.
No, it was like watching children in the playground or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the exact joke was.
I loved that joke, man. That My Hero fans were all like, no. I mean, it's true, but...
My Hero fans.
It's fine. My Hero Academia is over now. I think maybe till the sequel's announced.
Oh I saw my brother was showing me a picture of some like just generic weeb guy or whatever, and he was like, "Oh, it's a One Piece fan." I was like, "Oh no, the beams have shifted."
I mean, it still works.
It still works. I mean, it always just shifts. It was Naruto for a while. And then it was My Hero Academia, and now it's One Piece, I guess. It's fine. There will always be a punching bag.
Thing is.
Yeah, I did see a guy in a Kirito.
Mr. Beast.
Oh, they're like
I don't know what was going on with that shit with Mr. Beast.
It was a psyop. I don't know.
He had Luffy as his icon
it
for
really
like
seems
7
like
days.
it was.
Well,
Just change his profile picture.
That's what all of them were saying. It was like, oh, all these big accounts are all of a sudden doing this. Like, They're trying to say like it was like to promote the One Piece live action. It's like I think it's Occam's razor would dictate it's like some standalone complex where it's just these fucking rich assholes are trying to like seem cool and relatable.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's like,
how
oh,
it
One Piece is
is.
popular. But no, they're
They're
being
trying to
paid
tap
by
in-
Netflix.
They're trying to tap into the anime fans, but like they don't understand that anime fans hate other anime fans. So it's not really how it works.
No
They
one
just call
likes
you a
anime
tourist now.
fans.
Yeah.
I don't
Hang
even
on,
like anime fans.
And then Mr.
Okay,
Beast got mad. He got mad and he like wrote this long list about all the anime he's
And he like
seen.
misspelled
Oh,
half the
no
stuff.
Misspelled.
Legend of
Oh,
the
that
Guardian
was so
Heroes.
funny.
Kyojin.
I was cracking up looking at that list. It was so good.
So how do we rehabilitate? How do we rehabilitate Mr. Beast's anime image? What do we
He
do
needs to
fix-
watch.
all right,
He
where's
needs to watch
PRT?
Moe Slop. He needs to watch.
He needs to watch Moe Slop.
Only
all right?
My-
He needs to get a.
and Strawberry Marshmallow and K-On! And
So yeah, what he needs to do first is he needs to change his profile picture to Yui from K-On!
yes.
Then everyone's going to call him racist.
or
Then he
any
needs a
Diddy
live
Goddery
tweet.
character.
Then he's a
Any
live
Diddy
tweet
Goddery.
watching Giant
Shinobu's the
Gorg.
best, but
You get everyone watching Giant Gorg, and then he'll get the pass.
He'll get the pass. I mean, that is just the instant pass. Yeah, you just watch Giant Gorg and it's instant. Has your brother seen Giant Gorg?
No, he hasn't.
There you go. See, now I also have not seen. I need to watch.
He
Giant
hasn't.
Gorg.
He hasn't passed that threshold yet.
Hasn't passed that. He's not cool enough to watch. It's like reputation gated. It's like you must be this cool to watch Giant Gorg.
I haven't reached that level yet.
Not many people have. No, people have. I'm like
Do you-
partially there. I've been on episode 7 of Giant Gorg for like 3 years now. I think. I don't know. It's been a while. I'll finish it one day.
I probably have like 15 shows like that.
I think I'm at like 70, like that.
Yeah, I'm somewhere around there. I'm just like, I'll finish this eventually.
The problem is when you start getting to like the older shows, like 80s, 70s, like the 50 episode shows, it's hard to binge those. So I'm like, oh, I'll just watch like a couple episodes of Oshimbo while I'm eating dinner or whatever. And so you start watching a couple of those, and then you're like, I feel like watch something else, and you end up picking up like 8 things, and you're like, damn, I'm 15 episodes into like 1,200 episode shows.
And then if you put seasonals in with that too, it's like just a mess.
Yeah. Thankfully, we got like a group watch going on, so that's like
That's
like a
good.
whole separate block.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
like our
dang.
like designated seasonal watching time, and then I just kind of I've realized I kind of now suck at watching anime outside of group watches.
Mm.
Like just being able to like sit down and watch anime and not watch it with someone else is like a quote unquote skill that I've lost.
I've been getting it back recently because I've been watching started watching Panty Pony Dash a bit.
I was watching that a bit ago.
Oh, did you finish it?
Speaking of Moe Slop, no. I did the same thing. I like stopped at like episode 8.
See, I'm on episode 4.
I was like, I really, really like this. This is a really good show. I'm gonna stop watching it now.
I started watching that, and I started watching Aim for the Ace. So I just finished that.
Mm.
That was good. Very frustrating.
Well,
I
yeah,
feel
you
like
seem more angry at it.
I feel like shoujo sports series are like the most frustrating thing in existence.
There's like 3 of them.
There's like 3 of them. They're probably I haven't seen the third one yet, but they're probably all 3 really frustrating. Because 2 of them at least are very frustrating. Because like I don't know what I guess it's because it focuses so much on like the character's like mental state and like relationship stuff because it's like it's a romance, I guess. So that gets in the way of the sports stuff where it's like they're the best tennis player, or they're the best volleyball player, but she's having an off game because senpai didn't notice her or whatever, and you're like, fuck, he just hit the ball.
Figure
Damn
it out.
Just get your head in the game. You're losing.
Isn't that basically?
What are you doing?
Isn't that basically just what that one Challengers movie is? That Zendaya movie.
I don't even know.
Western slop.
See there. It's Western slop. It's Oscar slop or whatever.
It's Oscar slop.
Oscar slop. We don't call it Oscar bait. It's Oscar slop.
I can't believe Chainsaw Man movie isn't nominated for the. Instead, we're nominating Elio and the other one, Zootopia 2.
Zootopia 2.
Who would have thought?
It is kind of funny. It is kind of funny because it's like
it's you're setting yourself up for failure if you're expecting.
You're just setting yourself
else.
up for disappointment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
I mean,
at least we
like,
do have quality like award shows for anime, like the Crunchyroll Anime Awards.
Mm-hmm. They always get it right.
Yeah. It's definitely not the most.
Wrong.
It's definitely not has not been the most confusing thing to watch these past several years. Of just being like, as an award show, how is it this bad?
I don't even bother, and Crunchyroll's reputation has just been going down the toilet more and more every year, so I'm surprised it's still going anyway.
It's like every week there's a new like something they fucked up.
I didn't plan on watching because I never freaking watched the Crunchyroll Awards.
I mean, that's the thing. You can't really watch them live just because they're like on like 5 a.m. because they're in Japan now.
I ended up waking up. I ended up waking up and I guess that's going on. I guess I'll watch it. I ended up watching it last year and it was kind of entertaining for how terrible it was.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't understand what the fuck is happening. This like the translation team, like they're having to like try to live dub and like listen at the same time, and it was just like a clusterfuck. I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
Why are they like? Why is it accommodating towards Japanese people? Isn't Crunchyroll just an American company? Like,
it's owned by Sony now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's owned by Sony, but at the same time, I think it's like in order to give like an air of legitimacy to it, which is hilarious because it's. I think it's also it's owned by Sony, and if you watch it, the whole thing just kind of feels like a shareholder pitch, basically.
Because I don't understand that because Japanese tastes, concerning like the best anime of the year or season or whatever, are usually wildly different from the Western side. So I don't even know how you would like judge or tally votes or whatever they do.
It's because and like the vote is not specifically Japan; it's like all over the world. But then they also have like the judges, even though I don't think the judges matter anymore. But like also all the judges are all like Western like journalists and stuff. They don't really have that many Japanese people.
It doesn't make any sense.
The judges panel. No, it's just like nothing about it makes sense, which is kind of why it's interesting to watch because you're just like. How is it? How did we get here?
I think the only time I paid attention to the Crunchyroll Awards is when I was making that the video about the characters ruined by the internet or whatever, and I was talking about Anya, and I looked up how many times she won the most cinnamon roll character or whatever Crunchyroll. She won like
must be
protected at all costs, and I'm like, okay, this is bullshit. This is meaningless. She won
it is
4 years in a row.
literally just there to give Anya an award. It's because there will always be a new season of Spy Family every year.
They just need to do like the Lombardi and just call it the Anya Award.
The Anya
That would be
Award.
way better.
It would be more truthful, and then the what is it like? Best continuing anime is just the One Piece. I guess not anymore. One Piece is now just going to be getting a new season every year. So,
bro, I can't wait for One Piece to win Anime of the Year every year.
Every year,
it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, that is what's going to happen.
It's a joke.
Unless it just doesn't get nominated or something, which
that's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
When the new anime comes out, it's going to be the biggest thing ever. Like 100%.
Yeah, because there's the new the One Piece or whatever that Wit is doing.
Yeah.
And then what it will basically be One Piece season 2.
Bro, Bro, the fucking debate between the One Piece and One Piece season 2 is gonna be crazy.
Oh my god.
The Flame War.
The Flame Wars was better.
What deserves
It's
anime
like,
of the year? One Piece or One Piece?
That's gonna be the question. 100%.
I mean, because
No.
they do that though, don't they? Because like, wasn't it like they had like Attack on Titan, the final season, part 1 nominated 1 year, and then part 2 nominated the next year, and each was like a single episode, basically.
Something like that.
Some weird fuck. No, I think, or maybe like Frieren was nominated both year, like Frieren first half, Frieren second half, and it's like, what are we doing? This is so weird.
Oh no,
And then I think it lost both years to solo leveling.
I think JJK is also in that situation because JJK was like nominated
Oh,
for
yeah.
the hidden inventory arc specifically, but not
Oh yeah,
the rest of the season or something. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? Like,
That makes no sense. It's a complete joke. Yeah, Crunchyroll's completely lost the plot. They've been losing the plot for 10 years, but it's coming to a head.
I'm just
Is
imagining.
it? I feel like they
I
just
hope
keep
so.
making
I
money.
want to see them fall. I want to see them die.
I mean, literally. I
I'm
feel
never
like
to get
most people-
sponsored by them now.
Fuck. No, it's fine. We can
They'll
publicly
never see
shit
this.
talk. They'll never see this. I mean,
They'll never see this.
I've seen like mothers like Jeff Thu like shit talk
Yeah.
Crunchyroll. I'm pretty sure he still gets sponsorships. And it's like, yeah, I don't know, give me money now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Has he gotten a sponsorship since he did that like thing shitting on him for the 80 sub thing?
That's a good. Maybe not. I don't really watch his
Yeah,
videos
he
regularly
might have
enough to like.
burned the bridge there, but I mean, when you're at the level where you have other sponsorship opportunities, you don't need Crunchyroll, and it's way
Yeah.
more fun to shit on them anyway.
It is. It is. I mean, I was at like a discotheque panel at Otakon last year, and Crunchyroll just came up in passing, and people like started like booing and hissing
Oh,
just
shit.
at the mention of them. Be like, yeah, fuck those guys. I'm like, I don't. Are there? I mean, maybe are there like diehard Crunchyroll fans? People who are like, I fucking love.
God, I hope
I
not.
mean,
I
it's
love
just a service. I don't really think
Yeah.
so.
And it's not like they have like they try to have like a coherent brand identity, but it just comes across as
Orange.
so corporate and impersonal. Yeah, it's orange.
Orange is their brand identity.
Were we talking about the statue they handed out or whatever that just looks like a fucking
It's just-
generic obelisk or something?
It's just a glass dildo, basically.
Glass dildo.
Remember when they were trying to like fund their own anime and they made High Guardian Spice?
Yeah.
Those are the good old
High Guardian
days.
was fun. remember when Crunchyroll controversies were silly?
Yeah.
I remember the Crunchyroll controversy where they were fucking over all their subscribers by lowering the bitrate on their entire back catalog that wasn't like a popular
Oh, yeah.
seasonal.
Well, now
That's
they're
so
doing something that's
funny.
even like. Now they're doing something that's even more evil, where they're because they own right stuff now, and they're just delisting
yeah.
stuff sold by discotheque and basically their competitors from the biggest online anime specific store on the internet, basically.
When
It's
they
like, that's-
when they bought right stuff, it was like 9/11. It was like 10 9/11.
Yeah, it's like,
It's so
oh, okay, we're just approaching a monopoly now. Okay.
that's the play.
now
Don't
manga is
provide
even
a
less
service.
accessible than it was before. Yay!
Yay!
I can pay $15 for a single volume at Barnes and Noble. Yay!
Don't provide a service. Just buy out everything and make it uncompetitive for anybody that tries to make a better service than you.
Yep. That's what you gotta do.
To be fair, that's what Japanese companies try to do too.
That is true. Well, I mean, a lot of this has just been the case since Crunchyroll. I mean, that is basically what Sony did. It's I think Sony tried to put together their own streaming stuff or store or whatever for their own anime, and then they just kind of were shit at it. So then they just bought their biggest competitor, Crunchyroll, and it's all right, we can't beat them. Buy them.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, Crunchyroll's not even really Crunchyroll. It's just Funimation now because like all the Crunchyroll
Oh my
guys
god,
got
yeah,
fucking...
they killed Funimation too. Oh my god. Fuck.
Well, it's not that they killed
Just
they,
the
like,
Grim
they, like,
Reaper going door to door.
Because Sony bought Funimation, and Funimation couldn't compete with Crunchyroll, so they bought Crunchyroll, and because Crunchyroll is the bigger brand, they merged Funimation into Crunchyroll, and then just have been like replacing like key people in Crunchyroll with Funimation's people. So there's like conflict between like the regular workers at Crunchyroll and the Funimation infested like upper management stuff. Yeah.
The worst people you know are fighting.
Yeah.
The worst people you know are all fighting. And then also somehow making things worse for you as a consumer.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys were talking about torrenting earlier.
So. That's what I'm saying. I've never had to worry about. I buy a lot of anime on sale.
Same.
On
like,
sale
Same.
for $5 when it's like, wow, I can't pass that up.
On the Sentai store when they just put everything on a fire sale, and it's all like you can get Digi-Karat for 99 cents.
I got Windy Tales on DVD for like $3. Let's
There you go.
No, if you just buy figures, don't even fucking worry about anime. Just buy figures.
I have a
Or
lot of
is
that a
anime
healthy habit
from
we
when
should
I
be
was a
encouraging?
kid. My mom used to buy it for me because that's like how you would get anime. So I have
Yeah.
like a couple, you know.
I got some Dragon Ball Z VHS tapes floating
Oh, that's
around
cool.
that I had to get for the absolutely banger Trunks promo card that were in it or something.
You know what's even better than buying figures of anime to support them? Buying figures of anime you've never watched because they're kawaii as fuck.
That happens
And
a
decorating
lot.
your room with them, even though they're from epic lolly ditty shows. But you're not.
Diddy
You're
got
not.
shit.
You're not like
And then
that.
you're like,
You're
have
actually
you
woke.
seen this show? Have you seen this show? And they're like, no, why would I? It's
No, that's
Epstein code.
disgusting.
To be fair, this has been a phenomenon for like ages. Because I remember
Yeah.
I was in Akihabara. Would that have been 2016 or 2017? It might have been 2017. And like I remember this like older couple who were probably like in their late 30s to mid 40s, just like going around and picking up all the like 1/4 scale bunny girl figures they could find.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, what? Do you know who these people are? What do you? You just want the bunny girl figures, like?
Well, I mean, if you're a fan of bunny girls in specific, I don't know. I feel like that's okay. But if
I
you're
guess
just
it's I
buying,
am.
well, I mean, who
I
isn't?
am guilty.
I mean, come on. I mean,
I am guilty of just buying figures for things that I'm either not familiar with or shows that I have, or even
Oh
shows
my
that I
God.
don't like. I'll
think-
buy figures.
I think the issue is when you buy a figure from something that you think is problematic. And you're
yeah,
like, well,
it's
I'm
like,
not
why are you
actually
financially supporting this?
problematic.
Yeah.
I'm actually wholesome
Yeah.
chungus.
Listen, I'm saving these figures from getting hot glued.
From getting hot glued.
You don't
I don't.
understand.
Yeah. How are these people affording these things?
That's what I'm wondering too.
Are they just stealing money from their? Are they just children that are just stealing their parents' credit
Yeah, they're just
card?
like they're like trust fund kids who never like were able to develop a personality, so they just decided to become cute court Pinterest, I guess. And then
Yeah, which is like
shill
again not a
thousands of dollars
phenomenon
a
I was
month.
aware of until like last week when
Yeah.
that was going around. I'm just like, there are people like this. I'm so glad I don't use TikTok.
I guess there is.
There's
mean-
all kinds of
Yeah.
people.
They can do what they want, but it is a little
I mean-
strange.
I mean, my process for buying figures is very simple. It's either I'm scrolling through AmiAmi just like once every like 6 months, and I lose my mind because I get my tax refund check, and I'm just like, all right, time to spend. Buy.
Yeah.
Or I go to like a convention and I'm just manically running around the vendors hall, being like, buy, spend. I need to get this figure, otherwise I'm never going to be able to find it again. What's it for? I don't know, but I want it, so I need to buy it right now. And that's how I spent $2,000 at Otakon last year.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
I think I have a problem.
You might.
I'm losing space in my apartment. I'm eventually just gonna be buried under like boxes and figures. They're gonna find my corpse. You're like, what the fuck happened here?
You know, when I went to Akihabara, I bought a suitcase and filled 2 suitcases up, like 2 of the large 28-inch suitcases with just figure boxes. Yeah, I spent like half of that.
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
Well, that makes sense because you're in Japan. So when I was in
partially.
Japan, you just go to Hard Off and you just go to the anime section and you buy like a bunch of figures for like dirt cheap.
It'd be even easier now just because of how fucking cheap the yen is.
Yeah.
Partially, yeah. It might be harder in the sense I think a lot of the cool niche stores off the strip in Akihabara seem like have closed down. But the ones that you have to go down like the back alleyways or whatever, now it's just like I think the rental cases have closed down too, so it's not all bad.
What are rental cases?
So there's a store when you come out of Akihabara Station. There's a store at the end before you even like get onto the main part of the strip. It's basically just right in front of the station. It was basically called like a tourist trap, like a gaijin trap, because like people would just shove these rental cases because like what you do is you'd rent what's the equivalent of? It's like a antiques shop, I guess. Like you have antique shops near you that people will like rent out like a shelf or whatever. And like put stuff in there, and then like you will go up to someone like, hey, I want to get this thing, and then like they'd have the price list or whatever, and you just give them your money, but like they're not the person selling it, they're just selling it for that person.
Yeah, I have something like that. There's like a big warehouse with a bunch of booths, but you go to the same register to buy all of it.
Yeah. That's basically what rental cases are. But like what they'll do, what they did at least by the station is they would just shove these rental cases with like Dragon Ball Z prize figures or like One Piece prize figures, like shit that's like you literally walk like 5 minutes down the street and you can get for like $5. They'll put like $40 on it, and they just it's not even in the box. It's like just the figure in the case,
loose,
and
like break immediately.
Like, what happens is like people that are there for like a week or whatever, and they're like, oh, we gotta go to Kyoto, we gotta go to Tokyo, we gotta go to Osaka, and like they're doing that fucking shit. They will go to Akihabara, but they only have like 2 hours because they gotta make it to the fucking next shrine or whatever.
Yeah.
And so they go to the first store and they're like, whoa, I'd never seen these awesome Raditz figures. And then like they spend like $50 on a $10 prize figure that someone won out of a crane machine.
Yeah.
And it was fucking terrible. Like we would go so many of those and we were just like, what the fuck is this?
I mean, it works.
It worked. They had one in fucking Tokyo Tower. Like they had like a whole section was just rental case. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I could rant about fucking
I worked at Round One for a bit, and those prize figures are like dirt cheap.
Oh yeah,
they're not good quality. They're cool. They're cute. They're cool, and I like getting them. But I would never pay more than MSRP for those.
It's one of those things. If you're like younger or like you don't really have a lot of money to spend and you like a character,
or it's like the only figure for that character or that.
It works. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
And they're always releasing like new ones. There's some new K-On! Prize figures where they're like wearing like maid outfits and they're like delivering you food and stuff, and they're so cute. Yeah. And I really want the Kotobuki one, but I don't want to spend money right now. So.
$60, please.
Yeah, $60. Exactly.
Fucking the tariff shit is fucking killed.
I don't know what's going on with the tariffs right now because I bought stuff off Ami and it's just like, I mean, I guess shipping prices are always kind of like high, but it's like I don't know what's going on.
But like ordering stuff off or like pre-ordering stuff off Good Smile, it's definitely more expensive than it used to be.
Okay.
it's not like it's not like unaffordable. Like, I mean, it is in a way, but if you're already spending over $100 on a figure, an extra $20 or $40 for shipping isn't gonna like kill you. It sucks, but if you already have enough money to spend on a toy, then then you'll be okay. But it does suck.
I feel really bad for people that got into anime after COVID because like the figure, like I remember buying Figma, like I literally bought all the K-On! Figma for like $20-$30 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
And like now any new Figma is like $80 and it doesn't even have like Ritsu came with a whole fucking drum set. Now a Figma has like 2 hands and like a wink face or something and it's $80. Like Jesus.
At this point, if you kind of had to have already built like a collection of stuff in order to have, if you're not like super rich, like those people on TikTok who just spend thousands of dollars a month on stuff they haven't watched. Yeah, Diddy-gottery on media. But like at this point for me, I have no room left in this current room I live in to put any more figures. So I have been, unless there's something really, really, I only buy like 1 or 2 figures a year at this point, and it has to be something really enticing.
That's about where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm buying like the Hunter x Hunter figures that are coming, the figure arts, because I like the posable figures. And Hunter x Hunter, I've been waiting for those. But a lot of time I'm usually, if I'm buying anything, it's like, I think my most recent purchase was the Aria soundtrack on vinyl. Like usually just vinyls, if anything.
Yeah.
Like figures. Like, there's a point, you reach a point with figures where it's like you get all the figures you want, and then it's not cool to have figures anymore. Like there's just more interesting things to collect.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather have like more physical, like music, like you said, and Blu-rays probably than more
music.
Oh yeah, I mean,
anime fits.
I mean, like Japanese,
Yeah.
like Japanese like Blu-ray releases are always like more expensive, but they're also like usually they're higher quality. Like I saw the release for like City the animation. I'm like, God damn, I might need to cop this.
Yeah, that's like it's gorgeous.
Because I know if whatever American release it's going to get is going to it's just going to be like a plastic case with the Blu-ray in it, and that's going to be it.
Yeah.
I know Japanese DVDs and stuff and Blu-rays always have cool inserts and art and stuff, and
yeah.
We never get any of that. It's bullshit.
They are expensive as shit, though.
Yeah.
They are. That's the thing. But to a certain extent, it justifies the cost with those extra things, whereas like I feel like I have paid like $60 for a Blu-ray for a series I really liked, and it was just like a disc, and there were the special features were a creditless opening and ending, and it's like, really, that's it?
The barest minimum possible.
Yeah. Whereas like there's like some like good, like all the anime does pretty good releases. Anime Ego, obviously. There's some discotheque release. Like I have like the really nice Anime Ego, not Anime Ego, all the anime Macross Plus release, or it's like this big thing. But that also cost me like $150.
Yeah.
I almost bought that. And I was like, I don't shit.
What was the like last big purchase? Was it that Evangelion thing?
Yeah, the Evangelion Ultimate Collection or whatever.
Yeah, the big box set that was like
that is the most I've
5,000.
spent. That was the most I spent on anime Blu-ray. It's like the second most. So the most I spent on any anime thing was the SDF Macross figure that was like $400 or $500. I got.
Damn.
I got it when I got my new job that I do not have anymore. To celebrate when I got it, I got that figure. And then the second most expensive was that Evangelion Blu-ray Ultimate Collection, which is now doubled in price because I have not opened it. It's just sitting in the corner.
Mumi, you took notes, didn't you?
No.
Oh.
Okay, speaking of figures, you have a Nadja figure. Have you seen Nadja?
No, but it's been okay. The reason I have that is because it came in a lot. I got a lot, and it was one of the ones that came with it. And I liked it, and it is my plan to watch. But yes, I am going to be a tourist right now. No, I've not seen Nadja, unfortunately. So.
Did you ever,
Crucify me.
Speaking of you crucified, did you ever get to the Vegeta part of Dragon Ball yet?
Well.
Things
got busy. I'm never coming on this podcast again, you motherfuckers.
What the fuck?
No, I'm still reading Dragon Ball really, really slowly. Yeah. Sometimes when I can't sleep, I'll pull it up and start reading it. But yeah, it's been slow.
Don't feel too bad. I still haven't finished the first arc of Dragon Ball. I think I'm on episode 11. They still have not summoned the dragon. I think they literally just summoned the dragon at the end of the episode.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the series is like it's fun, and I like it, but it hasn't like gripped me yet, I guess is a good way to put it.
What's the thing going on with Super right now? Are they remaking Super or something?
Yes.
What's happening?
Yeah, they're remaking. So this is gonna be like the third time they're like animating the same like 2 arcs from the movies.
Oh, okay.
Because like they made the 2 movies and then they readapted those movies into fit a chronological order into the series, and now they're remaking that series. Like, what are we doing? Why? Why do we need to do this? All within a span of like 10 years?
I mean, I guess that's not super unusual.
3 remakes in 10 years? That's a little unusual.
Three remakes, yeah, that's kind of crazy. But like, I don't know, Brotherhood was like 6 years after like Fullmetal Alchemist 03. What are some other ones?
Hunter
for the Ace.
Hunter 2011 started what, 7 years, I guess, after OVAs?
After those ended.
I mean, Dragon Ball is just like a money printer, so they're probably going to keep remaking it over and over till the end of time.
Yeah, I guess they also did Kai. Like when did Kai start? When did that come out?
It's like 2006, 2007.
Okay, so I mean that's about like a decade after DBZ ended.
Yeah, I think it ended like 96, 97. I think
it's somewhere around there. What? I don't know idea.
So I did want to ask you, since we were talking about Japan, you did mention in your most recent video that you had like an exchange program in Japan.
Yeah, in 2019, after I graduated being a junior in high school, I went to Japan. I was supposed to go there for like 9 or 10 months, but I had to come back in March of 2020. But I already had lived there for 8 months, so it was basically like at the tail end of it. So it was not as horrible as it could have been, but I was studying the language. I've lost a lot of Japanese speaking ability because I have not studied for a really long time. But yeah, I went to Japanese high school and stayed with the host family. And it was really cool. It was in like a really countryside area. So I've been to Japan twice, but I've still never been to Tokyo.
Oh wow!
Which is really sad.
Did you just fly into like Osaka or something? Yeah,
Osaka. I've been to Osaka. I've been to Kyoto very briefly. I went to the prefecture of Fukui. And then I've been to Hokkaido, which was the first time I went there, and then I've also been to Okinawa for the school trip, but not Tokyo.
I mean, you should just like at this point, you should just try to like explore all of Japan, without ever going to Tokyo.
That would be really funny. Yeah.
Like
I mean, Tokyo's just full of gaijins now, right? It's not even like the real Japanese experience anymore.
No, it's just people from like Pakistan and Africa and Brazil and stuff. At least from what Twitter has told me, yeah. Japan, I believe Japan has fallen. Is what the current kids are saying.
Invaded.
Japan sinks basically.
Yeah.
So it's just Tokyo.
Yeah, I've been to quite a few places, but but I've not been to like the anime heaven. I've not been to Akihabara or anything like that. So,
I mean, they got like figure shit. Like you can get figures anywhere. Like they
yeah,
got Bandarakes and book offs, all kinds of shit anywhere. Actually, it's honestly probably more interesting to like try to buy anime merch outside of Tokyo than it is actually in Tokyo, or even like just like culture shit in general, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we went to like a fucking secondhand store and I bought Ocarina of Time and the original Pokemon Stadium on N64 for like 50 yen.
Yeah, the retro gaming scene is like compared to. I mean, it's definitely gotten worse from like scalpers and stuff.
Yeah, I want to say there's like a scalper problem now with that in Japan.
But back in the day, you know, before it got ruined, pretty good. You can get whatever
I do
you want
remember
for really
people
cheap.
complaining that like Super Potato like was cannibalizing their stock like out of bigger stores outside of Tokyo and like consolidating it all into like singular stores where like they had so many like empty stores because they're trying to just sell to foreigners, I guess.
That makes
just, like,
sense.
It's such a
I mean, like
weird...
proxy services have gotten super popular, like Baiyi and all that. So
yeah,
they've invaded the homeland. Oh,
Japan has fallen.
I mean, again, it just kind of comes back to like how cheap the yen is now as well.
Yeah, it was a huge boom for tourism too, and like
didn't it go up
and
like
then that
1%?
coincided. I don't know.
People were like freaking out like a couple of days ago because it went up like 1% in like a matter of minutes or something.
No, maybe. If anything, it might just be because
feel
like the
it all
dollar is falling.
It all coincided with like the COVID thing. You know, the anime becoming really popular,
Yeah.
and then people being stuck in their homes, and then the yen was really weak. So they're like, oh, let's go to Japan. And I love anime now because of Netflix, and it's like.
Everyone's on their Japan trip now.
Yeah.
Everyone's fucking scalping Pokemon cards.
Oh god.
Except for me, because I'm on a no-fly list. But that's a no. I guess I could swim there. I could take a boat.
Wait, are you actually? Do you actually?
I plead the fifth.
Okay.
I will neither confirm or deny whether or not I'm actually a member of ISIS. Then I'm on a no-fly list. Okay.
What are you doing in DC, by the way?
Yeah.
I'm organizing.
Where were you on January 6th?
Why do you have a wrench on your desk?
I have a funny January 6th story where I was asleep.
That's not very funny.
No, because I was asleep in the living room for whatever reason on January 6th, and like my dad was in the living room watching like TV, and he had the news on, and I just remember like waking up and seeing people like, and the news is like people have just broken into the Capitol building, and I was like, oh, okay. And I went back to sleep. Like it didn't register to me. It was like, oh, I guess.
So that's your alibi, huh?
Yeah. I was at home sleeping, Your Honor. I had nothing to do. Now 9/11 on the other hand.
Were you even born on 9/11?
I was born before 9/11.
Were you?
Yes.
Were you?
Yeah, I am. How old am I? I'm 27. Yeah.
How old am I?
I had to look at the calendar on my desk. Yeah. You want to know who wasn't? You want to know who wasn't born after 9/11? Who was born after 9/11? Our guest. Get mad at them.
Yeah, I was. I wasn't born yet.
I'm not mad. Just disappointed.
Just disappointed.
Be born sooner.
That's my excuse for not watching Nadja yet.
I mean, that's a fair excuse.
I'm still a baby.
I mean, you've seen quite a bit of like the kind of early 2000s like comedy stuff.
Yeah,
like...
if you watch my most recent video, I kind of talk about like I just went to Blockbuster, and that's basically how I watched most of the anime when I was a kid. Is whatever they had at Blockbuster, and they for some reason had a lot of weird shit at Blockbuster. So
I feel like Blockbuster didn't even exist when my brothers were around.
No, it
probably not.
Was basically
no,
like erased in 2010-ish.
I mean, no, there's still a Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon.
It's just like a novelty, though. It's not real.
Yeah. I mean, you can rent stuff there, but it is not.
That's another cool thing about Japan. Another cool thing about Japan is they still have rental stores, and you can still go and rent a DVD and stuff. And
I would honestly like those stores to
awesome.
still exist. Like anytime I'm in like a new city, I like the things that I look up is like, are there any like video stores or like video game stores or usually it's like vinyl stores will have a lot of like movies as well. Some bookstores. And that's where you can always find like the cool weird stuff.
When I was in Japan, I remember me and my friend went to Japanese friend. We went to a video store and I wanted to show them like an American movie. And I was looking at the ones they had and they had The Hangover. So we rented The Hangover in Japan. It was fucking awesome.
The quintessential American film, The Hangover.
Exactly. It's like super American.
As opposed to The Hangover 2, which takes place in Thailand.
Yeah.
We have a rental store. It's not like specifically a rental store, but you can rent movies and stuff from it.
Oh, really?
It's a chain. It's like a used DVD store chain called Vintage Stock in the South. You can actually like rent movies from it. They're kind of still around.
That's cool.
Yeah, they kind of still exist.
There are really a ton of good places. Like there are no like video game stores in DC. There's not even like a GameStop in DC proper. You got to go like all the way out to like the suburbs in Virginia if you want to go to like even just a GameStop, let alone.
Really?
I guess there are like some. Yeah, it's weird. I don't understand why.
There's a few different places in Indiana. We go to Disc Replay a lot, and then there's another place called The Exchange, and they have that's actually where The Exchange is where I bought the Strawberry Marshmallow DVDs that I own right now. It's kind of overpriced sometimes, but especially
The Exchange is a cool store.
Yeah,
because is that basically like, is that the only real like used physical media chain in America these days?
I don't know how popular Disc Replay is outside of Indiana, but there's a couple here.
I've at least been to an Exchange before, but other than that, it's like, what is it? FYE?
Oh yeah, FYE sucks. They don't have like any anime anymore. They just stock like the same stuff as Hot Topic now. It's just sucks.
Yeah. I remember because like, as a teenager, whenever we would go to like a mall, my dad would be taking like my sister around everywhere, going to like literally every store, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, I mean, I guess this is kind of I'll go to the FYE. It's kind of related to the stuff that I like, I guess.
Yeah,
I'll go scroll. Oh man, they have so many AC/DC vinyls. My favorite. Oh man, I love Funko Pops.
Yeah, last time I went to an FYE, my boyfriend got so unreasonably angry because they were selling a $40 vinyl for $100. They were trying to like highway rob people. I forget what vinyl it was, but it was like a known, like not very expensive vinyl they were trying to peddle for $100. And it just snapped in half. Just sad. Yeah, he was like, "Oh, what the fuck is wrong with FYE? They ruined.
They ruined everything."
Yeah,
I feel like used stores like that, Sam Goody, Suncoast. I feel like all these stores missed potentially the anime, but like I wish all anime had gotten big, where it's like all this shit was available and like accessible when these stores were also popular. Because, like, I remember going to these stores as a kid, and, like, they would have some anime, and you're like, whoa, they got Fooly Cooly Volume 1 on DVD. Crazy. But,
crazy. Like, they have the first 3 Rebuild movies.
Oh, this was before Rebuild, but...
I remember seeing the first 3 Rebuilds in FYE. I mean, like, nope.
You can buy a chopper hat there. You want a chopper hat? You can get one.
Listen, I miss the days.
My Hero Academia themed chocolate bar.
I miss
Got
the
that
days I
too.
could buy a Tokyo Ghoul mask from Hot Topic. Right?
Hot Topic. The one time I've been in a Hot Topic in like memory, I was surprised to see merchandise for Hanako-kun. I'm like, what the fuck? Was this show popular? I guess. Okay. I mean, that's fine. That's cool.
Do they still
And I
have
think I
Bears
left
at
the Hot
merch?
Topic. Probably. It's a Hot Topic. The only people who go to Hot Topic are people who are old enough to remember Invader Zim.
Hey,
I'm pretty sure they just own the IP at this point. Like no one else is using it.
They made that new movie in 2020, I think, or maybe it was 2019.
The Enter the
they haven't-
Forbus one or whatever.
and they haven't touched the IP since.
I guess
Yeah.
I guess the time was running out. They had to throw something out there to keep the IP.
Yeah.
It's like that Lord of the Rings anime.
You want to know the best? You want to know the best place to go and buy stuff? Go to a pawn shop. And if a pawn shop has like video games, unlike a video game store where they will know what they have, a lot of times the pawn shop will just like look up like, what was the price? Yeah, okay, $30. Sure, why not?
I found like 6 volumes of Comey at Goodwill like last year, and they were like
Oh,
$1
yeah.
each. It was awesome.
Like I was at a pawn shop a while ago and I got a copy of like Pokemon Black for like $30.
Oh, shit, that's so good.
Gil and I went back to that exact same pawn shop like over the weekend, and then they just had a copy of Pokemon Diamond also for like $30-$40, and it's like, yeah. But then they also, and I was surprised by this, they had the 2 Metabot video games that released on Game Boy Advance back in the day, and they weren't marked for price. So like when I was gonna buy them, and the guy had to like look up the prices for them, and they were both like $50-$60, and I was like, what the? Why are these so expensive? What the fuck? I guess it's because people have nostalgia for Metabot now because they watched it on. What did Metabot air on?
Oh, geez, was it just the loose cartridge?
Oh yeah, it was just like the loose cartridges as well. Yeah, you can usually get good deals at pawn shops. They usually aren't like particularly up to date with prices. Whereas like, I have gone to like video game stores and it'll be like, yeah, we want $300 for Pokemon Platinum. I'm like, that's fine. I'll get the ROM for free, please.
Yeah. Facebook Marketplace isn't bad either if you can find a good deal. I think the other day we picked up 5 volumes of Trigun for $25, which is like pretty good.
Yeah? Facebook Marketplace, which I feel like has basically replaced Craigslist, both
For sure.
for buying stuff at a cheap price and also getting murdered.
Yeah, true.
It's like, well, by the way, just like, you know, and if you ever buy anything off Facebook Marketplace, be sure to let someone know like where you're going to pick it up, just in case you don't come back.
Yeah,
not gonna lie, I've been tempted to
that.
go. Or you can buy the gun. Just buy their gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Just buy their gun.
I've been more tempted to go to like pawn shops and like Goodwills and stuff because you keep seeing like the stupid fucking like shorts that are like obviously fake, where it's like, I bought this piggy bank and it had money still inside, and you're like, whoa, I could win the lottery. That could be me. I could win $200 by buying a $10 piggy bank.
So you decided that's gonna be you now.
That's gonna be me. I'm gonna go to the sunk cost. I'm just gonna instead of playing slots.
Movies. It's only been like 2 months. Movies already progressed to late stage unemployment. I'm afraid it's terminal.
He's gonna start clicking on those ads on his phone that shows like a spinning wheel, and it's like, you just won $1 million. click this link.
You're like, holy shit! I just won a free iPod Touch.
Yeah.
Finally, I can take all those hot singles in my area.
Those hot MILFs that want you. Your husband just died.
My husband is dead. So there's your Weeb Crew buying anime and video game tips.
Oh, that's how we linked that together.
Yeah. This is official. I did also at that pawn shop get a Japanese copy of like a Harvest Moon game. It's like the Tale of Two Towns or whatever. It's in Japanese, so I can't really play it. I don't know what the fuck any of this says, but I do have. I got this, and then
I have a Japanese Slayers game. I forget what system it was, but I bought it because it was Slayers, and I'm like, maybe I'll pirate it or something. But no, I can't play that shit. It's in Japanese.
No.
Just use Google Lens.
Just use Google. Yeah, just be playing my Nintendo DS and then also holding my phone to translate any and all text on screen.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I feel like when you just get like the English version of the game.
Yeah, I think it's like an RPG. So I don't know.
Are you a big Slayers fan?
Yeah, I like Slayers. I like it enough to buy like a $60 game of it that I'll never play.
You paid $60 for it?
Yeah. Listen.
Jesus fucking...
It's cool. I might make a video about it. I can write it off of my taxes. I don't know. I guess that is something you could do.
That's how it's a conversation starter.
Yeah. Exactly.
Everyone asks about the Japanese Slayers game when they come over.
Just keep it on your coffee table. I should get a coffee table and just start putting like weird shit on. Like I have like the Monster Girl encyclopedia books. I just put those on my coffee table and they'd be like, so what's going on with this? Why do you have this just on your table? It's like, 'cause I was fucking reading it.
You put it in the bathroom. Why. You put it in the bathroom so you can read it while you shit.
It's a bathroom read.
Yeah.
Like, why are these pages sticking together? I don't know.
These pages sticking together. Oh,
it's only the Snake Girl ones too.
Slime girls.
The hot glue.
It is funny because like when you do walk into my apartment, I only have room for one bookshelf, and it's just the bookshelf I keep everything on. So it's like a weird mix of stuff where you have like it's like vinyl records on the bottom, and then like some figures towards the top, and then a mix of like regular manga, and then also some hentai that I've bought, and just there's some Pokemon games that I see, and like if you take a moment to just kind of stand and look at it, you're just like, why do you have a copy of Sengoku Rant? Hold on. Yeah, it's a copy of Sengoku Rants next to The Wealth of Nations by Adam Smith.
The wokest game ever, by the way.
Of course. That's been a funny thing to see is just a reappraisal of rants.
Yeah.
That's just kind of going.
I like it. I like it. It's really fun. To see it through that feminist lens.
He's just a silly guy.
He rapes them in a fun way, not an evil way. Okay.
Yeah, not an evil way. Listen, he describes himself as a feminist. In fact,
exactly.
He's a rapist. Parentheses fun.
That copy of Sengoku Rants is funny too because you open it up and it's like the manga gamer release, so it's not a disc. You just open it up and it's like a flash drive that you plug in to install the game.
I just imagine like you have a child, right? And they can't access the outside world at all, and you give them that bookshelf, and that's the only form of like media they have access to. I wonder how they turn out. Just all the stuff on that shelf.
Are you framing this in the context of I am a child and I'm not letting them go outside? This is more like
it's a good experiment for science. I want to know what happens to their brain.
I feel like that's closer to just Plato's allegory of the cave.
But imagine how they'd turn out with all that wonderful, medias, content/medias.
Yeah. What else do I have on here? I have a copy of like a shoujo manga from like the 1930s, Pokemon X, some Evangelion figures, other manga that I've bought, a Technoeyes art book. This is just a bookshelf that I have. Yeah, because like I don't have any other shelves in my apartment, so anytime like I buy any like books or anything, I just kind of put it like on this bookshelf that I've bought, because I also have like whiskey flasks up there, some like Fumos. It gets worse the more you look at it, especially because there's also layers, so it's gotten to the point where I have to like stack stuff behind, like in front of other things.
Sounds awful.
I need to put up some more shelves in my apartment, but I don't. It's a small apartment, so maybe I could just stop buying things. But
Yeah,
then what am I gonna do with my money? Put it into a 401k?
that's stupid.
Save for my retirement? Buy a house in this economy?
You put it all into Bitcoin, and then when it takes off, you sell it, and then you can buy more anime figures.
Buy more, and when it crashes, I can buy more, and I can sell it all. Buy high, sell low, and then
You buy the falling knife, and then
The horseshoe of anime figures. When you're poor, so you feel sad, so you buy an anime figure to make yourself happy, and when you're rich, you buy it because you want an anime figure, and now you're just always buying them.
listen, you just buy all the anime figures you want, and then you will never have to buy an anime figure again until the new one comes out.
True.
until the new one comes out. And then this is just, I don't have a problem. It's fine. I don't have a problem.
I have a problem.
Don't ask how much I spend. Don't ask how much of my income in 2025.
I think
went
you've already
towards this
kind
shit.
of overshared how much money you've spent on this shit.
Listen, I guarantee you.
It's too late.
For all the amount of, I almost certainly spent more money on alcohol. Okay. That's
much better.
As I'm opening
Oh,
my
thank
bottle
God
of
you're a
Maker's
functioning
Mark.
adult. So your latest video.
Moving on.
Putting that aside, in your cutest shoujo manga you never read, you talked a lot about the fashion in that one. Is that something that you think about a lot while you're watching a lot of anime, or is it just kind of that one in particular had a heavy emphasis on it?
I've had a passing interest in J fashion. I mean, I like cute frilly outfits, so sometimes it depends. It really depends on the show. A lot of shoujo manga have an emphasis on fashion, like for example, like Nana, it's very obvious that Yazawa puts a lot of emphasis on drawing the characters' outfits, and like they always stay in a certain type of style, like the main characters like Nana and Hachi both have, the gothic aesthetic and then like the more frilly cute aesthetic, and so there's a lot of care put into that. For Choco Mimi, it really is the manga itself has a heavy emphasis on fashion, so I thought that was like a good avenue to explore in the video and then teach myself some stuff that I wouldn't know before. Like, I learned a lot about the different like subtypes of fashion for that video, and I thought I'd get shit on for like not getting everything perfectly right, because a lot of J fashion communities are really toxic. If you mislabel or misuse terms, so I was afraid that I would mess something up and people would be like, that stupid Mimiori bitch doesn't know what she's talking about. But it actually, it seems like it was pretty well received and people liked what I had to say about it. So, but no, I think it's mostly definitely like a shoujo genre thing. But even then, not every shoujo has like an emphasis on fashion. There's lots of anime and manga that it's pretty obvious that the mangaka doesn't really care that much about what the characters wear and doesn't have a huge influence on it.
Yeah,
but
just
for
put them in a
Choco
school
Mimi, it definitely
uniform.
is. Yeah.
Mhm.
No,
like,
but it
even
is
the ones
interesting.
where they change outfits, like the Alia speaks in Russian. I remember, like, it just seems like it's like cute first, as opposed to like trying to say something particular about the character.
Yeah. I always like shows. For like, they always have interesting outfits. Like Sailor Moon is obviously a good example.
Yeah.
Ichigo Mashimoto, I think, always has like really
Yes.
cool outfits that they're all in.
Do you think that's why the author of Sailor Moon and Togashi got together? Because they were both in like fucking Yusuke's dripped as fuck.
People always post him from that one episode after the first arc, or like in the middle of the first arc, and they're like, he's
With
only
the-
dressed like that for one episode, but
what
people post it constantly.
I have a custom I have a figure that's got custom outfit of that exact outfit actually.
It is a really cool outfit. He should have worn it again, but he doesn't.
Fucking drip. He's
But
got
the drip, the tournament, the dark tournament arc outfits for all the characters are really cool. Especially Kuwabara. He looks sick.
Kuwabara, yeah. He's got the delinquent like
Yeah.
Boshizoku outfit.
Yeah, the headband and stuff. So cool.
JoJo's got some good outfit. I'm trying to think of what series actually have a good attention to like outfits.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of that too. I guess Dress Up Darling does, just because I feel like
Yeah.
any anime where you have like a Gyaru character, that's kind of just, well, maybe not any anime, but that usually comes with the territory, it feels like.
Yeah, I feel like Dress Up Darling, they are wearing their school uniforms a lot, but when
The
they
school
aren't,
uniforms look really nice.
yeah, the school
though,
uniforms
as
are really nice in that show. But even when they're not, like, for example, Juju, she's always like wearing like very Lolita clothes, and
Yeah.
they're always drawn really well and just very cute. So
I'm trying to think, yeah, what are some...
It's always interesting to like watch a video and like people start talking about something that you never really paid that much attention to, where you can go like, oh, there's some insight into something that I wouldn't have been paying attention to. It's too bad that most videos are just plot synopsis now, so they don't do that anymore.
oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I felt like for Chokomimi, it's just like a huge part of its story, and the fashion says something about the characters, so it was important to talk about it. And it was fun. It was fun for me to research the different like Gyaru sub-styles and stuff. Because I don't know.
That's probably like the best part about making videos is like researching stuff that you actually like are able to take stuff away from, and like it enhances like your own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he die?
I don't
he
know.
die?
I thought maybe
Well,
he cut out for only me, so I wanted to reply.
Just kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you good?
This one just knocked on my door.
Oh, okay.
Shit, what was I saying?
So it knocked on Mumi's door. He had to mute so you could yell, "Shut up! I'm recording my podcast."
Mom,
God,
I told you I wanted
Mom!
nutties, not tendies.
You're like throwing shit at... I'll still take them anyway. Thank you.
Fuck. Like researching
It
stuff
enhances
to where,
your appreciation of the show to find like these like
Well,
weird like
not even just the show. Like even when I was like doing research for like the Shimatsu Train video that's totally gonna come out.
totally gonna come out someday. Yeah.
Like you pick up stuff that you can then apply because like the Apocalypse Hotel video I did where I'm talking about like the Tanukis and stuff that then carried over into With You After the Rain where it's like, oh yeah, they're using a Tanuki here and it's kind of like dealing with themes of
cultural
identity.
tidbits. Yeah.
Yeah, like you are able to like actually apply different things to different show. Like it's like a more universal kind of analyst. Like I appreciate when videos go into that kind of stuff. Like it's cool to go really deep into, you know, an episode of Frieren and talk about how Red Bean's dead or whatever. But
Red means dead. I mean, that's not white would mean dead in Japanese culture. From my limited understanding.
I
guess
culturally.
If you're just I do like analyzing shows just within the context of the show, but sometimes it does help to pull from other sources to kind of try to understand what you're looking at.
Yeah.
And for fashion,
Well, there's some shows that are like, there's some shows that kind of like require a degree of explanation because it's like so like you watch like Joshiraku and it's like what the
or
what the
Pony Pony
fuck
Dash like we were talking about is like just full of references that go over my head.
There's like super niche things. It's like, would people in Japan watching this nowadays even have any understanding?
Or even like
of
Lucky
what
Star
this-
too.
Oh
Yeah.
God, yeah, Lucky Star has like some weird. What was it Hayden was telling us about? Lucky Star had like a reference to Attack Number 1.
Everything
Lucky
has a reference to Attack Number 1. It's fucking crazy. Like, I
It's
watched fucking
fucking-
Olympia Kaiklos a couple days ago, and it had a reference to Attack Number 1. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I didn't realize this in fucking every anime.
From my understanding, Lucky Star is just kind of an inside joke for otaku. Like, that's the whole anime, basically.
Yeah.
I think we
Oh,
did
we-
discuss this in like a recent episode where Lucky Star, when you think about it, is really just a podcast.
Yeah.
It's just a worse, well, actually, probably a better version of the Weeb Crew, honestly.
Better. We're a worse version of Lucky Star, honestly.
Yeah, just describe. I mean, we do have Konata on this podcast. Konata,
Yeah.
say something.
You get the actual voice actress for Konata.
For Konata.
She comes on and starts talking in Japanese. And Haruhi as well.
She's not doing anything these days. She'd be willing to come on, right?
She's free.
Wasn't she canceled for some reason? Like canceled for something? Like
Yeah, you know, it's probably, wasn't any big deal.
What is
Probably
it? Are you
Probably running a
serious?
train on CoffeeZilla or something. Oh no, I was having a train run on her. That's what it was. No, yeah. Have you not heard about that about Aya Hirano? Is that what her last name is?
No.
She
I don't know about this.
she was very popular with Haruhi and Lucky Star, and then it came out that she was had a relationship with a bandmate or something, and like some pictures got leaked, and she just never got work really after
Oh
that.
my god, Japan's so fucked up.
Yeah.
That sucks.
oh,
You
what?
can be fucking Watsky, and you can get everyone to draw a picture for you, and then you have sex with a bandmate, and suddenly you're blacklisted. Okay, whatever.
A woman has sex with another man? Oh.
Yeah.
She's supposed to have sex with me.
Yeah, fucking. I mean, she does have voice roles. Like, she has had voice roles since then, but it is.
Yeah.
We're
she's
hearing
done
about
some
that
stuff.
and being like, who cares? Yeah. Oh wait, no, she was Marie Antoinette in the recent Rosa Versailles movie that wasn't very good.
Oh, I wondered why she was Marie Antoinette.
Oh no.
Off with her head.
Yeah, we get her. Yeah, she's definitely like someone we can get on the podcast.
She's free.
Right?
She's free. She'd want to come on.
Yeah. Just be like, I know you don't have a lot going on in your life, and he was like in the invite. Like, since you fell off fucking hard, would you like to come on our shitty no name podcast
With no pay.
with no pay? We will not pay. Actually, you need to pay us. You give us money.
We're gonna save your reputation.
This will be we're paying you an exposure.
We're paying you an exposure, but we also cannot pay our own electric bill. Can you please give us so we can upload the episode?
Oh,
What are we talking about again?
I forget
We're
what we were
talking
talking.
about fashion and then cultural
And then
references in
yeah.
anime.
Aya Hirano getting canceled for something
Yeah.
Yeah.
on Twitter for Diddy Goddery or something.
Did he got? She didn't voice the character Monogatari, did she?
No.
Maybe.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe.
Hold on, let me pull up her roles.
He voices
I
Araragi.
don't think so. She voices Araragi. No.
So do you think that your
No.
experience living in Japan for 8 months, like, do you think that has impacted how you kind of consume or engage with anime at all?
Probably a little. I can't really point out, like, I guess a lot of the ways that the school system works, since I did attend it, I'm
Mhm.
kind of able to understand that a bit more, and like certain like cultural taboos and stuff, and like the hierarchy system, like how characters refer to each other. I kind of I'm able to like grasp that a little bit. So like very subtle things every once in a while, but I wouldn't say I'm like a genius in Japanese culture or anything. Again, I only lived there for 8 months, and
I mean, that should make you
my
like
Japanese
an expert on
level
Japan,
is
right?
pretty low. I'm not. I'm
It's-
trying to be
if-
humble here. I'm trying to be humble here. Listen.
If someone can live in Great Britain and have never visited Japan, and they can be an expert on Japan, I feel like so
I mean,
anyone could be at
I'm
that
not
point.
like trash taste. I don't live there. Okay, so I'm not
Listen.
a Nihon Bunka expert like Giguk is. All right.
You could be a Japanese nationalist anywhere in the world.
Yeah. Don't let the fact that you were born in Colombia stop you from from supporting what's the really right way, Sanseito. Don't let it stop you from fulfilling your dreams as a
Yeah.
loyal member of the do-it-yourself party.
But I do think if you are someone who's like an otaku or really into anime, it is good to study like basic Japanese. You don't have to become fluent, but I think it's cool to study like basic Japanese and basic like cultural stuff, because
Well,
it does help you understand certain things about like certain anime isms that you wouldn't get otherwise.
Yeah.
I know it was interesting with Apocalypse Hotel because like curiously no one had any bad things to say about that translation or any of the jokes or anything like that. And then like you see breakdowns. There was a great video I will have to post somewhere. I can't remember off the top of my head, but
Just tell me about it and I'll add it in post.
yeah, I'll add it in there. There's a great video that was breaking down. What the fuck is that dog doing? There's a great video that was breaking down like just the did you watch Apocalypse Hotel?
No.
No.
It's
So
fine.
There's
No one
like
did.
a sign. Yeah, you don't need to see it. There's a sign in that
What's
show.
funny is I had DMs with Jeff from Mother's Basement for a short time, like 2 months ago, and he told me to watch it, and I still haven't watched it.
Damn.
I'm sorry, Mr. Jeff. Anyway.
I know you listen to our podcast, Jeff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's
know.
listening.
You've liked our fucking tweets. I know you're aware of us. I'm gonna come to your house and
Oh my god.
He lives in Japan too. He's a Nihon Bunka expert.
oh fuck no! I want the no fly list.
No,
Now
he's
I need
safe.
to swim to Japan.
Get to take the boat over.
There was like a sign that had like the 10 commandments of the hotel or whatever. And it was all like Japanese, like euphemisms and puns and stuff like that. Like stuff that literally only made sense in Japanese. And the way that they translate it was like really fucking clever. And it's like,
Oh yeah.
you don't really appreciate what goes into translation if you only speak one language or if you have like a weird constrained view on language where it's like some kind of like weird science that can only be translated one specific way.
No, one
This is why,
phrase
like-
can be translated hundreds of different ways.
Well, this is
some
like I've
cases.
always been like an advocate for not translator notes like that appear on screen, but like as like supplementary information. Like probably the gold standard for that is the release of like Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei, where they do have like the release came with some sort of document, like a pamphlet that basically explained like all these different like cultural references and elements that go into something. Stuff like that is always nice, and I do think that probably a lot of anime, at least anime that have very niche kind of references like that, would benefit from having, again, not just having something on screen explaining it where it
Yeah.
becomes like annoying to read, but like extra information, supplemental documents that detail those
Yeah.
kinds of things.
I was looking for something like that for Pawnee Pony Dash, but I couldn't find it because I heard that it's kind of. I mean, you don't need to have all that. Same with Lucky Star. You don't need to have that cultural understanding to enjoy the show, but you are missing parts of the intention
Yeah,
of
yeah.
it if you don't. So
Yeah, which I feel like that's also something people. You're like, you're never gonna understand Monogatari if you don't speak Japanese. I don't know why I'm doing that in my pirate voice. You're never gonna understand Monogatari, lad. But it's like, I mean, yeah, there's things that you may not necessarily be able to appreciate, but you could still. There are other aspects of the show that you can appreciate nonetheless.
The Japanese person won't be able to understand the American cultural intricacies of Breaking Bad.
Of
goes
King
over
of the
their head.
Hill.
Yeah, King of the Hill. I mean, it's just how it
trying to
works.
imagine like explaining South Park to someone that's not American. Being like,
They love South Park in Japan.
I mean, South Park airs on Japanese
They
TV,
referenced
doesn't
it in Fooly Cooly.
Yeah. So they have some sort of awareness of it at least.
Wait, you never seen them interviewing Japanese people on the street, asking them what they preferred, the English or Japanese of like King of the Hill and stuff?
I feel like
I've not seen that, but I want to see that because that would be.
I mean, my favorite example of that is I remember coming across like a blog post or something that was about Avatar: The Last Airbender and discussing like. It was a Japanese article about a Reddit thread of people discussing why Avatar: The Last Airbender was not very popular in Japan. And I remember reading the comments on this Japanese blog post, and a lot of them were like, well, the main character is bald, and that kind of gives him delinquent energy. So it's not surprising that a lot of people in Japan wouldn't be able to appreciate that. And it's just all these yeah, all these weird, all these very specific things that it's like, huh. So this is, I guess, or no, I think another one was like, it's like a it's to a Japanese person, it's very clearly like a weird facsimile of like East Asian culture. So they're just kind of like, oh, I guess this is just how Americans see us.
And
anyway,
it is like a weird uncanny valley art style. Because it's not quite anime, obviously, but it's also like very different than how Western shows are usually animated.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of Japanese people are put off by it.
Same with like Teen Titans is also the only American show that I've seen that's been able to like do that successfully is Boondocks, and I think that's probably because Boondocks was like animated largely in Japan, or at least for like a few seasons by like Madhouse and stuff. Where I look at that and I go, yeah, no, this was like the closest that we've ever gotten to anime in terms of like American animation. That or like
what
some of there's some stuff from like Powerpuff Girls that also kind of has that, because Gendy Tartakovsky is like has a seemingly a fairly good understanding of like that anime is not necessarily like an aesthetic thing in terms of like the big eyes or whatever, but rather like the direction and how certain shots are framed and like putting everything together visually.
Well, I had Pan Pizza Rebel Taxi or whatever on my seasonal video from last year where we talked about panty and stocking, and he was kind of just talking about how anime. I mean, nowadays it depends, but anime largely focuses a lot more on illustrations and like panning shots and like directing a shot to look better versus always having the characters like kind of moving. Western animation doesn't focus very hard on the camera. It's usually very flat.
Yeah,
so,
it's more similar to like sitcom camera shots, which I guess makes sense because it's like animated sitcoms, but most of them though.
I mean, it's funny saying like, yeah, you know, anime, there's not necessarily a lot of motion, you know, in anime or whatever, and then you look at like the latest episode of Jujutsu Kaisen or whatever,
or
and it's
like the One Piece animated by that like European guy.
Yo, Vincent Cancer. Vincent,
Yes.
I know you don't listen to Vincent, come on our podcast.
I
know you crash out of the anime industry. Come on our
means.
podcast.
What is over animation? I don't understand. I'm sorry, man.
Where it's like all this, like, yeah, just, I mean, that can be fine, but it is like, by and large, anime has always kind of been a preference for very like strong drawings and shot composition over necessarily having a lot like persistent character animation going on.
Yeah. Which I like, because you don't. Less is more in a lot of cases. You can,
Yeah, and I feel like to a certain extent it comes down to like directors, and so like I'm always very big on like if a director can make something that, like a very interesting looking shot that even if there's not necessarily like a lot of motion or a lot of things happening, it's still kind of like interesting to look at, nonetheless, as opposed to keeping stuff relatively simple, but then having making it easier for things to move.
I think a lot of people were complaining about the Demon Slayer movie last year because they were, saying that it was Ufotable just does like too much light, like too like lights and like moving shit really quickly, and it's like Cocomelon, and I didn't really agree with that particularly, but I could understand why people had issue with because Ufotable obviously is gorgeous. The Demon Slayer looks great, but they do kind of go a little crazy in some spots where I feel like it didn't need to be that wild for that scene, I guess. It's kind of hard to know what's going on.
I'm not that many layers
guy, but I have seen I've seen like their work on like the Fate Stay Night stuff, especially like the Heaven's Feel movies, where it's just like the biggest, most insane explosions going on constantly, and I'm like, it's like it's like watching like a Michael Bay movie in anime form. It's bordering on just overstimulating me, where I'm like, oh my god. I mean, that also kind of happened to me though with the Chainsaw Man movie as well. Granted, I saw that in 4D, and that was a mistake.
Oh my god, really?
What? Yeah, we were talking about that when I saw it. You've seen the Chainsaw movie, right?
Yes, I did. I did see that. Yes.
So you know how like the whole second half of the movie is just constant chaos. Like they're fighting a hurricane and stuff. Now imagine that, but now you're in a chair that is like flinging you back and forth constantly. What?
I thought you meant I thought you meant 4D, like this, like the Spy Kids, where they would like put smells into the theater.
They tried to kind of. I'm kind of grateful that the things that are on the chair that are supposed to like spray water on you did not have any water in them. Otherwise, I think I would have just drowned at a certain point.
That's crazy.
It was not. Hot take, don't ever fucking watch a movie in 4D.
I know, that sounds more like a Disneyland ride than a movie experience.
Yeah. That movie
really
also
was
like
a
very
fucking
like
Disneyland ride that did like fucking Shrek or some shit.
Oh yeah, the like smell-o-vision. And the thing, I don't know what smells would be in. Maybe the smell of gunpowder and rotting flesh in the Chainsaw Man movie.
The Chainsaw Man movie, it was really good, and I think that the crazy action set pieces were definitely the weakest aspect of it. But like the directing and like it's borrowing of a lot of cinematography from live action films was really great. I don't know. I found it to be especially the first half was really good, and I'd like to watch it soon. But I agree. The spectacle, the hurricane, the giant baby shit. It was a bit much. It was hard to really tell what was going on. All the bombs going off.
Listen.
It was cool.
The first half of the movie are for people like us who like the slice of life stuff, and then that makes the fireworks factory in the second half of the movie more entertaining for people who were bored for the first half.
Yeah, no, that's why it got rated so high. It's for everyone. It's got something for everyone.
It's got something for everyone. If you want a woman to bite your fucking tongue off and then try to kill you, boy, do I have the movie for you.
Who doesn't want that?
I think you said born in the first half, not bored in the first. I was like, I don't think they're that young. The meanie, what the fuck?
I'm sorry I wasn't born before 9/11. That doesn't mean you can...
What are the odds a child was conceived while watching the Chainsaw Man movie?
I mean, at this point, it's definitely happened.
I mean,
certainly, right?
It's not on streaming now.
It isn't?
Is it? I don't think it is. Maybe.
No.
I don't know.
They fuck to a camera puppet. That's wild.
They were that excited for the Chainsaw Man movie.
But then also just not wanting to see it in theaters. Hold on. Yeah, let me see. Is it?
Well, I mean, you can't get the full 4D experience if you're in a theater.
It's fucking well on the 40 chair flinging you around. At a certain point in the movie, I did think I was about to be thrown out of the chair. Is the thing.
I didn't know they were doing 4D. I haven't even heard of 4D movies being a thing since like 2012.
No, yeah, I thought it was like a thing that you only could do it like a theme park, basically, like Universal like theme park or whatever. But no, I guess there's
like IMAX experiences like they were doing for like The Matrix, where like you go and like the whole movie is playing on an IMAX screen, but then like the full IMAX screen has like Matrix shit going on too, and then they come serve you the food that's in the movie when it happens in the movie, like that shit.
What if I don't want? What if I'm not hungry? What if I?
We better not eat.
I just want my popcorn. I don't want
They start like force feed. They hold you down and start forcing it in your mouth. Like, no, you're gonna get this theater experience, and you're gonna like it.
They make you swallow either a blue pill or a red pill.
We later find out that the person who came up with this had a feeder fetish.
Mine was laced with fentanyl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just watching Requiem for a Dream, and they're just bringing out different drugs for you.
Wait, that's awesome.
Where are these theater experiences?
Honestly, I can't wait for the Pun Pun anime to have that. Okay.
What food do they eat in Poon Poon? Or are you saying
I was thinking more so just in terms of like being molested.
Oh.
I mean Pun Pun's a bird. They could just hunt him down and eat. Actually, I'm trying to think. I don't think they've ever actually eaten food in Pun Pun.
I know. I'm trying to think. When you said that, I was like, "Wait, what? What food is in there?" I'm sure they eat something at some point.
Man, the 4D Fire Punch experience is gonna be harrowing.
It's just got a flamethrower.
They literally burn you.
They just start
time.
setting you on fire.
The theater's got fake snow falling from the ceiling and a flamethrower.
They make you fuck your sister.
They bring a dog out and you're like, no.
They burn your family right in front of you.
Someday I'll read Fire Punch, so I can actually understand what any of this means. Something about a dog, something about it.
Good.
I don't know. It's fucking perverse.
Incest.
It's good. You should read it
it's
right
woke.
now.
It's actually woke.
Oh, it's actually
it's really woke. Trust me.
I do love that Fujimoto oscillates between being the wokest mangaka and then being canceled on Twitter. It's like make up which is it? Make up your mind.
Is this your goat? And it's just him fucking trying to levitate.
Do you have any closing remarks? I
was looking at the time and being like, oh, we do have to go watch. We have to go watch seasonals in like 20 minutes. I guess before we go, do you have any like Nutella hacks you want to share with anyone?
Nutella?
Yeah, Nutella hacks. You get a spoon and you put it in and you get a big bite of it and it tastes good because it's Nutella. That's my
Nutella.
hack.
I've never had Nutella.
What?
I've never had it.
Yeah.
It's good. What? It's good. It's chocolate hazelnut spread. It tastes like a Have you ever had what are those? You know those chocolates that are covered in gold like tinfoil? I forget what they're called.
Yeah.
It's like that. It tastes like that.
Maybe.
See,
I don't gold tinfoil.
The problem is they did that fucking viral psyop marketing campaign back in the 2010s where it was like every Nutella fucking meme had some rainbow shit going on.
Oh, I thought you were talking about how they tried to market it as if it was healthy when it's chocolate spread and it's really not.
Oh no, yeah, no. That too.
Oh yeah.
No, it was really popular for memes on Reddit and 9gag, and at that point I was like, I'm never eating this shit.
The epic bacon is narwhal type shit.
You're refusing to eat Nutella because you're like, this fucking is Reddit slop.
This is chud slop.
You're fucking.
You won't catch me dead eating this fucking Reddit slop.
No, it's good though. You guys should try it.
No, I'm literally just scrolling through Twitter. I get another one of these Nutella tricks you're never taught in school. Why? Jesus fucking Christ.
They heard you. They're
Yeah,
always listening.
They are always listening. Am I being recorded right now?
No.
Okay. I'm glad this entire conversation has been in confidence.
Yeah, it's just this is a fun conversation between friends, you know. No one will ever post this to anybody.
Yeah.
That's honestly probably just a good place to end.
Yeah, we don't do outros. We just end. We just end the episode. We're like, yeah.
It's over now.